Hey everyone, welcome to BA Gaming. My name's Lance.
And I'm Mike, and today we'll be doing another Battlegroup game from the Skirmish campaign book, Heroes of Omaha and Panzer Lehr. This is actually scenario 2, so you can check our previous video where we played out the first scenario. So this one's Ranger release, so it's US forces coming off the beaches trying to break through to the US Rangers that are Point Du Hoc.
This is a remote battle web, so it will be a little different. I'll be videoing in from my house, and Mike will be moving all the figures for us. So bear with us in this lockdown. Okay, into the forces.
So, stone farmhouse, all the hedges are bocage, so we have fields that are going to count as obscuring, so they've got medium height crops in them, and there's a marsh off the top end of the table which is just out of camera. There's the orchard down in here, again obscuring. The German player gets a few setup options, so there's a line of barbed wire set up here, plus a trench line and a second trench line that's being deployed over here. In terms of the scenario objectives, both sides have got a recon patrol which they're trying to get off the opponent's side of the table, right? And so the scenario actually says that you can kind of have a stalemate where both sides succeed in their objectives. So the mission is get your recon guys off, right, and stop your opponent from getting their guys off. Germans deploy first, so I have a light machine gun team with a bipod mounted MG42 in a trench over here, so that counts as reinforced cover. I've got a rifle team with my observer over in the hedges here, so they're going to count as obscured and heavy cover. My scouts coming onto the board, and then an MG42 on a tripod, right, mounted in a trench here, basically covering both the roads. I also have some secretly recorded minefields which Lance is going to look away. They're basically over here, so in this area. And I also have some pre-registered artillery zones, and I'm going to mark those down as one of them is here. One of them is here. Another one is here. And then the third one is over here.
I'll roll some activations to get my boys on the board. So I've rolled a 3, plus 1 for the commander, so that gives me 4 activations to start off with. Let's bring on some guys, and so as we bring them on, we'll roll for the special rules for the scenario. So let's bring on an infantry squad first. Yep. In the field with the house, like that one. I'm going to roll a dice, and they're going to have some losses from their previous battles. On a 1 to 2, they'll lose 1 guy. On a 4 to 6, they'll lose 2.
Yep.
So they're 1 guy short. So just remove 1 the rifleman. I'm going to roll a d8 now, and on a 5+, I'll get a second BR, and this is to simulate that they were just scrounging up anything they could to add to their firepower. And so nope, they don't get anything extra.
Very good.
They're going to come on, and they're going to move 5 inches and fire suppressing fire at the machine gun squad ahead of them.
Okay, range is over 10.
Yep, and I've got a 9+ firepower.
Yep.
Over 10 means I need
3 up.
A 3 up. I rolled a 3, so I believe you have a save against that.
And a 2 is not saved.
A 2! Oh, that's a great start.
Okay.
And so you needed a 3 up there because you're in reinforced cover, but that's a good start for me. They pin straight away. Next, I'll bring on second squad of infantry.
Yep.
They're going to come on in the center paddock. Sorry, field for those non-Australians. They're going to lose
Yes,
2 guys.
2 guys, very good.
Yeah, so they've lost those in the coming up on the beach and in those battles earlier this morning. And on a 5+, I'll get an extra BAR. Yes, I do. So get some extra firepower there, which is good. Makes up for the loss of guys. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to have to move up, and I'm going to attempt to suppress that squad.
Yeah, same again.
Going to be the same again, so I needed 3 up. Oh, I rolled a 2, so nothing there.
Whew.
No joy for them. Next, let's bring on... I have a recon team. Let's bring them on in the field with the house. I think they'll just move double up around the side there. Yep. Don't put them up against the hedge because they don't want to get crossfire from.
Yep, sure.
I have a jeep as well.
How many orders did you have? Oh, you got 4.
4, so I've done 3.
Yep.
I'll bring it on in the same paddock as the other recon.
Whoa. Okay.
And let's push the jeep up past the recon so it moves 6 inches off road.
Yep, so double move 12.
So that's the end of my first turn. Okay. And I've got no pins or anything, so I don't have anything else to do. So it's over to you, Mike.
6 orders. Look at that. Now, of course, I have no officer, so I'm running straight on dice. So 6 is good.
Yeah.
All right.
6 will get you what you want.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call up my battalion mortar, right, and rain death on these guys here in the field. So it cost me an order. I have 5 left. Right, now, because it's a pre-registered target, it basically just goes straight in and we roll for effect. So there's my target point. So I drop that explosion there. I've got 1 mortar tube, so it gets 2 shots. So rolling on a 1 is no effect, and a 6 is a direct hit.
Ouch. So what does that do to me?
So 80mm mortar is 4 dice with a 4 up to get an actual hit. So here we go. And that's 2 actual hits, so 2 saves.
Okay, so I'm in the open, so I just get a 6 save.
Yep.
And so two guys die.
Excellent. Okay, that'll cause you to have a morale
And
test.
so now I got to roll for morale. And I roll the 2, which pins them.
Excellent.
Not a good start. For those.
I don't know, it's not too bad. Okay, so that's one order down. Second order is going to this rifle team. Right, so I've got 5 guys in there, and they're going to shoot at these guys, and they're going to shoot to kill. So, did you shoot at me? You did.
I did.
Yep, so
I'm obscured firing.
So
So
it's
3s.
3s. Do I see you on the
To
first
see
shot?
me.
I do. Right, so shooting. Yep, 10 to 24s. So got 2 hits, so 2 saves.
Okay. I need 6s again. Oh, I saved 1, but I'll lose another guy.
Okay, another morale
And
test.
causes another morale check. Oh, I rolled a 6.
Okay,
So I pass, and I get a call of duty test. So this means my guys might spring into action. So I need to pass the unit experience test, which is 4 up for my ability of troops.
Yeah,
And I got a 5.
which
So
is an experience.
that's
Okay.
good news for me. So I immediately unpin, and I immediately can take another order, which means I can take 2 actions. So with my 2 actions, I'm going to attempt to pin you. I'm going to attempt to suppress you.
Okay.
Twice. And so I've got 2 bars in there, remember?
Yeah. So you've got 9 firepower just.
Okay. So I need 3 up. Oh, I rolled a 1. It's nothing. I rolled a 5 for my second suppressing shot.
And my save is 6. Saved it.
Oh dear. Okay, so you're fine.
Right.
So, no effect except I've become unpinned. So you can do your second
kill
round of
shot.
shooting now.
Yep. So spot you again. On a 3, that's be alright. And 3 hits.
3 hits. So need 6s. Oh, 3 more die. Ouch. So
Ouch.
I'm down to less than 50%. Did you take 3 guys?
I did.
Okay.
So make your save. Morale check, sorry.
Morale test. Okay, so I've rolled a 1, which means they park out because they're under 50% strength and they fail the morale test. So they run off, unfortunately, which causes a chit to be drawn. Oh dear.
Okay, I'm drawing a chit for Lance and I'm going to hold it up to the camera.
Okay, yep. I will note that down.
I'm going to move my scouts 10 inches. Okay, so I'll put a react on my machine gun team just in case Lance wants to try anything funny over in this area of the board. The dilemma is to unpin this team here. It's a really risky move. If I don't have a lot of morale to play with, and the likelihood is he'll probably pin them straight away anyway. But let's draw a chip and see what happens. And so for the players at home, could have been worse. Still avert. Alright, so they're unpinned.
American turn 2. So let me roll for my activations. I get 5 plus my commander gives me 6 this time.
Bugger.
Let's deal with the guys I have on the board first, and then I'll bring some reinforcements on because I'll be able to activate my whole force. So first things first, let's deal with that machine gun platoon in front of me and move them up and fire to kill.
Right, so over 5 but under 10.
Yep.
Now,
Okay.
you've got to spot them, which might be a bit
I've got to
interesting.
spot them and they haven't been firing, so...
Yeah, so obscured infantry is 4. Right, they're a small team, which makes them a 5.
Okay, let's... Come on, boys, you can see them. I got a 5.
Damn.
So that is exactly what I wanted.
This is
There's
gonna
lots
be
of firepower
bad.
coming your way, Mike.
Okay, they've only got
So-
one bar, haven't they?
They only got 1 bar, but there should be a fair few of them there.
11 plus the extra dice for a bar makes it 12.
So 12, so let me get 12 dice out. And what do I need to hit you?
Yeah, it's going to be bad. 3s.
3s.
Oh,
Okay.
but you moved, so make it 4s.
4s. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, let's have a squiz here. Take these out. That's 6.
6
It
hits.
saves. You got a
Right.
3 up save,
And I
right?
got a 3 up. Ooh.
So
Okay.
you want to like get all of these, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
lost-
no good.
Lost 2.
Which really hurts when you only have 3 guys left.
Yep.
As soon as these guys, so for everyone, as soon as he pins with 1 guy, he'll run away because they it's only 1 guy left.
Yep,
So
so
that's why small teams really hurt. So
here we go. It's a big save, this one. Or a big morale test, sorry. Come on, 6 would just be golden. Nah,
3.
3
So they
is...
stick around.
They stick around.
Okay, for my second activation, I'm going to attempt to get rid of that last guy over that squad with the recon jeep. So the driver's slammed on brakes there, and the pintle mounted machine gun's just going to unleash onto that single guy there with 2 kill shots. We're going to attempt to do. So I would need 5s to spot him, but because I'm a recon team, I reduce that by 1. So I essentially cancel out your small team.
Yep.
So I need 4s. So I see you first time.
5 dice.
5 dice. We're a pintle mounted. I need 3s because I'm within 10, and I didn't move with the Jeep. Oh, 2 hits. I
2
rolled 3
saves.
misses.
Ah, damn.
Oh, got him.
Yep. Bad.
No command point rerolls in this game, Mike. Okay, so that causes you a morale loss straight away. So I'll avert mine.
Come on, planes.
No planes, please. Well, that was success for me. So I think for my next move, the 2-man squad there. So let's move. Those guys are the Rangers, by the way, everyone. Let's move them. Let's advance them up towards the hedge. So they'll go double move, but so I need to move up to the hedge, and then I'm going to attempt to cross the hedge.
Yep, D6.
So I'm going to lose a D6 across the hedge. I'll lose 2 inches, so they can move 3 inches across. Try and keep them near the trees and stuff. So
You get obscuring.
yeah. Okay, with my I've got 2 more platoon squads to bring on, so I'm going to bring on my platoon HQ and my infantry squad in the same field as everyone else that I've just cleared.
Okay.
I'm remembering what my objective is. My objective is to get off the board edge with as many boots as possible. So yeah, just move them up behind. Actually, sorry, can you move the platoon squad up behind the those guys?
Yep.
Can you move in a column the other guys up behind the Jeep?
Yep.
Oh, gee whiz, you still have pre-registered artillery, don't you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know that though.
The problem is, I'm not 100% sure where I said that it was. I know where the second one is. I'm just not 100% about the third one. So at the end, we'll look back on this and I'll go, oh, I could have dropped artillery right on top of them. But I have a plan. Don't worry, I've got a plan for you.
I wasn't actually looking when you said where your pre-registered is. So I can't help you out.
I should have drawn a sketch map. I have 4. Okay, first point here is my rifle team here is going to move 5 inches over to the hedge and will shoot at the Rangers. Okay, so I'm only going to claim 3 guys there, but range is it's just over 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and suppress them.
Yep.
So 3 guys at close range is 4 up.
4 plus. Yeah.
Probably should have tried to kill them, but oh well. No, gotcha. Pretty safe.
So I get a 6 up.
Yep.
Which I fail, so they get suppressed.
Yep, so they're pinned. Alright, next thing is my mortar spotter is going to dash 10 inches across to there, so he's got eyes on where you're going to be advancing. Then my MG team is going to pack up shop and it's going to move through the bocage.
Okay, so you lose a d6. Oh,
so basically I move through it.
Yeah, so you spend your whole move just to get to the other side, and then you got another.
Yeah. I didn't actually define it, but my intent was to move another 5 inches.
Yeah, I figured it.
I really need. Nick at Eureka's got this awesome pack of these guys carrying the HMG. We really need to get one of those. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, and finally my recon. They're going to move up and not cross the hedge. They're just going to sort of hang back a little bit. Yeah, I think that's it. Of course, just for those playing along, inside my head here, I'm thinking about whether I should have moved the recon up to the hedge and actually tried to eliminate Lance's scouts, because if I do that, then it really helps in my victory conditions. But it then puts me at risk because he's going to pump a whole pile of guys over here in a minute, which could be bad. So that's why I've decided that. Okay, Lance, over to you.
Okay. I'm going to roll for my activations. I roll 5 and I get a 6 plus 1, 6. So that's going to give me everything I need at the moment. So let's, first things first, the platoon behind the Jeep.
Yep.
Let's move them into hard against that hedge there.
Now, do you want to fire?
Yep, I'm going to fire at your rifle squad there.
Yep. So I reckon we'll call a range. It's under 10.
Yep, it's under 10. So I need to see you first.
Are you going to try and kill them?
I think at that range, yes.
Oh, now you know what we need to do? We need to roll to see if you lost any guys out of this squad.
Oh yes, so sorry. Yeah, it's true.
6.
I'll lose 2 guys.
Happy days.
And do I gain a bar? And I get a bar.
Oh, okay.
So kind of
Evens itself out. Yep.
A little bit.
Okay, so you got 10. You got 12 dice. So you
got 12 dice. Okay, I need to see you first.
Yep.
Now you're obscured infantry, but you were shooting, so.
Yep.
I see you with a 6.
Yeah, 6 makes no difference.
12 dice, and I'm moved, but you're within 10.
Yep.
So I need 4s. Please.
Yep.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Not the best roll, but yeah.
And I'm
I think it'll be
4 up saves. Here we go. Damn.
Oh,
so
it was effective.
Yeah.
So
the 3 guys off the
those
end
guys
there. Go. Now my morale check. 5, make it.
So they're fine, besides losing
Yeah, all of their
a few
squad.
of their number, so it's not too bad. So with my next order, I'm going to the scout team in the Jeep's going to dismount.
Yep.
With their 30 cal.
Okay.
And they're going to move to the hedge and fire at the remaining of that team. Okay, so the crew have dismounted and run up there.
So,
And
just in terms of rules for those people, that actually counts as an order on the Jeep, right? The
Yes.
team itself is dismounted. They haven't actually been activated yet, so they dismount within 4 inches. So they've dismounted up against the hedges here.
oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, so now I can activate them and fire twice.
Yep.
Which I will do, and I'm going to attempt to eliminate them. Let's get rid of these guys.
Okay.
Um,
Roll to spot.
So I need 3 ups to spot.
4 ups because I'm a small team now.
Oh, does that occur immediately? Okay,
Yep.
So I miss the first one, and I get you the second time.
Damn.
So I have the 30 cal
Yep.
Plus.
5 dice.
plus a rifleman. So yeah, the 30 cal's got a helper, and then there's a rifleman. So 6 dice.
There's a bit of ongoing debate around the traps about whether it counts as the whole team shooting or not, but we count it as an extra rifleman, so go for it. What you get?
4 hits.
4 hits. Ouch. Saving on 4s. And save them all except for 2.
Almost.
And that's who I've got left. So those last 2 guys are gone.
Okay.
And
Clearing the way.
I'm going to draw a chip.
Okay, I'll. Is it something evil?
Yep. Mind strike.
Oh,
So that's a free chit draw and Mind Strike.
So, a Mind Strike occurs on
enemy vehicle that moved this turn or the last.
So that'd be my Jeep.
Yep.
Oh, actually, my Jeep didn't move last turn.
Ah, just for fun, it's
We'll,
got to
we'll
be a
count.
Jeep.
We'll count it as moving for the purpose of disembarking.
6 critical damage. Regardless of the armor, the mine damages the vehicle so badly that the crew abandon it. It counts as destroyed.
Oh, my Jeep goes up. Okay, so I get a chip for that, I believe.
You do. Maybe you can get a 5. Alright, here, I'm drawing you a chip.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. Feel penalised for. Okay, cool. Oh well, I can't complain. Really. Okie dokie. So, what do I have left? I have that platoon and the commanders there. Okay, cool. So let's move the platoon in the middle of the field. Let's move them up to the hedge.
Yep. They've got 10 inches of move. They make that easy.
Maybe not hard against the hedge, so they're going to cower. Oh no, actually, yeah, just put them up there. Whatever. You can attempt to shoot them.
Yeah.
Don't go too close to the edge of the board there.
Oh yeah. That was a clever strategy I was putting in play there. I'm just removing my trench. Oh.
I think let's just put the commander on a move.
React. Yep.
Yeah, let's just put him on the react. And that'll be the end of my turn, but I need to think, what do I want to do? Do I want to draw a chit?
You've got to, surely.
I'm going to draw a chit. I got to keep my ranges in the game.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. It's beginning, the pressure's beginning to mount on my force.
Okay, my turn. Rolling dice. No, rolling the dice in the box. 4. Okay, so my observer is going to try and make contact with the battery. So rolling 5, makes contact. Then I'm going to pull a spotting round in. Right there. Right there.
Okay.
So just so people, the observer here is calling an artillery there. Right, then I'm going to roll for accuracy.
Did you do your priority check?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh yes, that's what you got in first.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 2d6 deviation. So direction. Ooh, that's not good. 5 inches.
Ah, you'll still get him.
It's a bit close to home though.
Oh, you might get your spotter as well.
Yep.
It's 10 inches, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so closest to your 2 units, I'm all good. Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 tube, 2 dice, 1 direct hit, and 1 pinning hit. So I reckon the direct hit's going to be on the Rangers. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So,
4 ranges.
4d6.
4 darts.
4 ups. 1.
Oh, 1. Okay. Let's have a go. They need a 6 up to save this. Nope. So one of them dies.
Right. Morale it.
Morale it. I rolled a 1. They run away.
They run.
Oh dear. That's no good.
Now, let's just resolve, before I make you draw a chit, let's resolve the pinning hit. Oh, no, the pinning hit. Okay, so these guys have got a pinning hit from HE. So I now go to the suppressing fire table and go on a very light gun to suppress infantry. I've got to get a 5 up. And I get a 2, so the pinning hit doesn't have any effect on the infantry squad.
So yeah, that's cost you 2 orders.
Yep. Oh, actually,
then you got 2 more.
I've got 5 inches. Okay, this guy's going to plant the machine gun on the edge of the bocage. Right, and open.
Mike, before you go any further,
yep.
Can you draw a chip for losing the Rangers?
Yeah, good point.
The Americans melt away at the,
your
at
team.
the loss of the Rangers.
Whew. So that was pretty near run thing. I really felt like I was it was on the wire there because I was literally going to run out of guys. I was, pushed the heavy machine gun across to kind of cover that field, but I was very worried that it was going to become toast pretty easily.
Yeah, well, like on the other hand, I was feeling great. I was like, oh, I've cleared this flank really easily, and I've got like local superiority in this one area, and like I had a plan to like cut your recon off from getting off the board while sending all my guys up to make it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that mine strike, man, it really threw a spanner in the works for me.
Yeah.
So I thought, hey, look, I've wiped out the squad. It's gonna do some pain to you, but instead it hurt me.
Yep, because in the end it counts as it's 0 points against my force morale, right? And it caused you to lose something, which then I had to roll a 6 for it to come up. But I think people talk about that narrative part of the game. It's that whole thing of everything was going great, and then the dopey driver drove over a landmine, and then everything went to crap from there. So it's interesting because I was going to push that. I was looking at pushing that my recon right out really wide, but I suspect what would have happened is you just would have pursued it with your infantry squad.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was thinking, and to some point, that's why I left my command squad on a reaction move.
Yeah.
So like they were sitting there. Well, one reason was that I didn't want to crowd one area too much because of the artillery.
Yeah.
The other reason was, in case you started to make a move for it, I would have had essentially a double turn of movement.
Yeah.
So I would have been able to catch up to you.
Yeah. It's interesting, the artillery in this game, like I got 2 direct hits with it, which actually caused quite a deal of pain for your guys. Whereas normally in games that we played, the artillery, it's great as a pinning device, but it's not fantastic. It's not a game changer. But in this case, it actually was pretty effective.
Yeah, well, those direct hits, especially in the open, they're very painful because you got your 6-hut save. Your t-shirt save's not really going to do too much.
That's right. Yeah.
So, like, that's the way it is. Like, you got on 2 darts, you've got 2 direct hits, and 2 barrages.
Yeah. So that makes 1 American win and 1 German win. And so on to the third and final scenario in this mini campaign. So in the next one, I think the Americans have got some armor, which might make things a bit interesting.
Well, great game. And so Mike and I, we run a terrain company as well called Battlefield Accessories. So the terrain on the board is some of ours. So if you like anything you see, head to the link in the description. Miniatures or AB miniatures from Eureka Miniatures. That's a lot of miniatures. So I'll pop that link in the description as well.
Awesome. Great game.
Okay.
See you
Thanks
later.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.